even set up my volume profile. Did you set it up? I think there was just not enough volume on Friday. Or no, maybe I didn't set it up over the weekend.
I have my, I mean, I could be wrong because I feel like I'm always wrong, but the volume area low is at 6,009 and previous day POC is at 6,024. I don't know. You look at it and tell me if I have it right because sometimes I get it wrong.
What a move. This is going to take 6,000. And there's nothing really above it. There was a ton of orders sitting down at like 5,900, 5,875.
Yeah, I feel like everyone was expecting this to like just drop, but I mean it did gap lower.
U.S. military militias, U.S. military and intelligence officials have found signs that Iran-backed militias are preparing to attack U.S. bases in Iraq and possibly Syria, a U.S. official tells the New York Times. Oh, so if you go to my YouTube channel, I am streaming.
Okay. Like, live?
Yeah. Sorry, guys. Whoever's watching the stream right now, I think there's two people, or one person watching it. I am just getting this set up. So this is this is actually a fun thing. You can hear Christine in the background. I'm trying to get her on, so she will be my next guest.
Yeah.
Open panel. See, I don't know how the chat and all this stuff works in here.
Is it open right now?
Yeah. Can you type in there? Or can you see it?
I'd have to go watch you. Where are you? What's your channel name?
The Randy Baines. How do you not sub to me? Like, how are you not a subscriber? Seriously. Not cool.
I am.
How do you not sub to me?
Oh. You can hear me. How creepy.
Why don't you just get me on the guest camera and we can figure it out from here?
Okay. I have to call you on Discord then, I think.
That's fine.
Okay, how do I do this? Okay, bear with me, Christine. Guest. Okay, bear with me, Christine.
There, I see myself.
How do I make you? I don't know how to make you bigger.
I also can't see your camera.
But you can see me on YouTube, right?
Yeah, but like
Yeah.
I have to have YouTube open and it's
Oh.
delayed.
Yeah, so you won't be
Yeah.
able to see me on Discord because my camera can only be... Does that make sense? Like my camera can only feed... can only feed the stream.
Okay.
So who's watching us right now? There's one person watching us, Christine. Is that just weird?
Little random person.
Somebody in the chat. I don't know how to make... I need to figure out how to make you bigger. That's the problem. Okay. So are we getting long? What are we doing here? Are we trading? What are you saying right now?
I'm waiting. I mean, if I didn't know the war news, I would be like, okay, let's get long. But knowing the news, I'm very hesitant to do that. And did come to this open thinking about shorting, so
Yeah, I don't blame you. You never know. 6,000 could be like the level that we just tap. We tap 6,000 and then here's your leg down. But that's a nice hold of, what level would this be here on the screen? This would have been last week's value area low. Something that does not look right here. I'm just trying to set up my volume profile. I have not set it up yet. I usually set up my charts Sunday night, like the evening, Sunday evening, Monday evening for the next morning. So
if you're looking at your book map, would you expect it to hit the 6,000 and then just turn around and tank down to those lower prices?
there's nothing above 6,000. So when I see that, it's like there's no liquidity above it. So if a buyer stepped on the gas, they could just price could push higher. But at the same time, with the orders below, you think it would take 6,000, and it would. Looking at it, you think it would take 6,000 and come lower.
Right.
If it took 6,000, but now we're 10 points below that.
Yeah.
And you can see on my book map those orders at 6,000, and then it's pulled back from there. And then you have these orders below that are coming on and coming off. So and we have a naked point of control below us at 59.68. Oh, that got tapped actually in the, because we had a low of 49. Yeah, that got tapped already. So interesting. I have really no zero read, like zero.
Mm-hmm. My only read is in hindsight.
It's the best read sometimes, right?
Wait, really there.
So yeah, we're still below all the levels. Value area low I have marked at 60.10. Is that what yours is?
I have 1609 or 6,009.
Yeah, mine is 6,009.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I mean, we gapped lower, which
what does that look on the big time frame, that pin? Yeah, see, we're still like 59.09.50 would be somewhere in there. 59.20 would be the next lows from the end of May. So the end of May we are trading at around 5,900, and 5,900 was a really interesting number for a few weeks that we found lots of support and resistance at. But it's just a nice sounding round number. It's like 6,000 or 6,100, like.
yeah. What do they call those? A psychological level?
Yes, exactly. You nailed it. That's the word I was looking for. See, I'm so glad I have you here. I just need to figure out how to adjust your camera to make it a little bigger.
And I want to be able to, like, I don't know.
What?
It's weird watching you delayed.
Oh.
Keith. Hi, Keith.
Keith.
Doing a shit show. Should that be our name? Shit show?
Oh, hi, Keith.
No, much negativity.
Keith is our first lucky viewer. Keith, you trade ES futures? You trade NASDAQ? What do you trade? We want to know. We want to learn all about you, Keith. You trading props?
Tell us everything. Maybe I should put my better microphone on so you guys can actually hear me.
You sound great on my side.
You?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Hey, you sound great
I
on
was
my side.
not set up to stream today, just so everyone knows this is supposed to be a trial run.
Oh, top one, nice. Well, we got we got a fellow trader in the group with us. We got 5 people on. So there's Keith.
And I'm one of them.
Yeah, and I'm one of them too, I think, because I'm watching it I have it open on my laptop.
In the background.
Should I get Hillary to turn it on and start watching us?
Yeah.
I should start rallying the troops. Yeah, no, I don't. Usually you get these big moves right at the open on this news, and I can just see this thing, moving around for the next little bit, and then you'll see this could pull back, and then we could see some volatility for the Asian session when it opens at, what would that be? So 8 p.m. Eastern time? 8 or 9 p.m. Eastern time. I'm on the Pacific. I'm on the West Coast, so for me it opens at 5. So 8 p.m. 8 p.m. Eastern time is the Asian session open, and that is when you'll get a little bit more volatility.
Are we streaming for 2 hours until then?
Oh, Keith is doing us a solid. He's watching us on his TV and he's chatting from his phone. So he's 2 viewers. I like it. I got to get everyone to do that. That's a wicked hack to get the viewership up. Actually, I should log into it on my phone while we're at it. Good idea, Keith. I love it, buddy. Thank you. But yeah, no, honestly, I want to just trade the New York Open, and that's it, because it's exciting. This is just watching paint dry.
Yeah.
But I think it's like we were saying, that we thought it was just going to be everybody. You think that the big traders are just going to let this shake out for the next little bit, but
Yeah.
When-
I would be willing to short it if there was a short opportunity, I guess, is what I came.
well, we're finally starting to get some structure to look for a short, but we're above that. We're above that the start of day VWAP. So
Yeah.
and it's really interesting learning how to do all my charting on Project X, because obviously, Christine, you and I both, we do all of our charting on TradingView. So this is a bit
Are
of
you
a.
trying to charting on
Well, I'm trying to do some of it, because then it's like I don't have to.
screen?
Like, I'm trying to find the best way to share with everyone then what I'm doing. So I haven't figured it out. I literally designed this overlay and all these graphics for this, what you see on the screen over the weekend. I've just been playing with stuff, so I'm not a tech guy at all.
I think that you should maybe have your trading view like up, and then your Project X, where you actually take your executions on a different screen where people can't see. No?
So how do you think? So I can do it like this. Like you see the screen now. That's Project X with Bookmap. So this is one of the layouts.
Which I think Bookmap is good to have because
Yeah.
you use it.
Yes, I use it. I want it on my screen. I have it on my screen when I'm normally trading. And then this is what I do all my analysis on. So my 15-minute chart and then my 1-minute chart with my
I'm
vol.
wondering if you should have your 1-minute trading view chart up instead of your Project X chart.
So maybe let's try.
Because then, I don't know if it's easier for people to see or not. I guess that would be a preference.
I just want to be able to execute the trade off of Bookmap fast. Like I want Project X open beside Bookmap because that's where I'm taking the actual trade.
But you could have that on a separate screen, totally. Like,
Now you got me thinking. What's the chat saying?
Keith, tell us. Tell us what you prefer.
Trading View or Project X with Bookmap? We're going to figure this one out together.
And then, so you have to have YouTube open to be able to see the chat.
I believe so. But this is where I'm still so new to this. I think I'm able to pull the chat up in OBS. So what I'm
streaming with OBS.
Yes, which is a little
You
bit.
can't give a link to OBS
No,
for me to video from there.
no, it's more complicated OBS, but it's free.
Right. I wonder what Krista uses.
She uses Streamlabs by OBS,
Okay.
which is
That's
free.
not-
which is free. But I think that is not as like I designed what you see everything myself, where I don't think you can do as much in Streamlab.
Right.
It's more simple. Look, we got 8 people on already. We're cooking. Well, 2 keys, so we have plus you,
2 keys.
plus me, 4. We got 4 more people. We're winning. Come on, let's go double digits. Let's give away a top one 50K elite challenge. If we can get 20 people in here. Ooh, I like that.
Do I get in on that? Like, do I count?
Well,
Can I be included on-
you're one of the viewers, so unless Keith is going to be upset about it, I think we're going to be okay. So, but there must
Basically, Keith controls everything today.
be a way that I can see who's in and out of this chat. Oh, Jose's in here. Attaboy. What's up, buddy? So, Jose, this is what we call a soft opening. A soft opening of the stream. So, I know Jose. I've talked with him before. So, this is we're just having some fun.
This is we didn't know that we were live streaming, and then we found out.
Yes, this was I'm just trying to set up the live stream and figure out how it all works and go through everything. So, yeah, there must be. I gotta go through all this. I gotta watch some serious YouTube videos, guys, on this and figure it out. I'm not. You guys, whoever knows me and subscribes to my channel, my YouTube videos are sweet and simple. I try not to make things complicated. So, but yeah, no, I have to figure out. Join the conversation with the creator. Watching the live stream. Yeah, no, I really enjoyed trading. Oh, nice. Right on. I was just reading Keith's comment about he got a 50K funded account from Real Deal Zach on his stream. Right on, man. Good job. Zach's awesome. His streams are good. I actually do quite enjoy coming on with him. It's a very chill vibe.
I feel like there's so many people live streaming now, which is nice because you can find what you prefer.
That's what I do like about live streaming, and for me, to be honest, I'm finding it's holding me really accountable. It's helping me with my trading.
Yeah.
I really think twice before I YOLO a trade, looking for that, like having that, I guess accountability or responsibility, whatever it is. And even then, last week we had I was trying to just be silly and cute and fade Austin, and somebody else in the live took the trade with me, and it was just a terrible trade. And so that stung. That's why I decided that if I'm gonna do this, I'm only gonna take setups that I would actually trade. This is not, maybe on Friday, if I have some sort of combine, and I'll full disclosure trade it for fun and do something just for being silly. But majority of the time, I want to be honest and forthright and be really, just transparent. I think there's not enough transparency in this industry. I think there's so many hustlers and bullshit and people trying to sell you shit and scam you. And here are my levels, pay me money, and it's volume profile with their name in front of it, which I don't think is. Everything is free. Everything is readily available if you take the time to look for it. So.
Well, I think my bearish bias might have fucked me over for this trading session.
But you didn't trade anything. Just wait till we take these orders at 6,000.
There it goes long. It's so funny because you read all this stuff, like people suggesting it was going to drop 500 points at the open and all this stuff, and it's just so funny how it can change how you see the market. And then when you look back, you can clearly see opportunities that are so real and in front of you, but because you had this bias of something else, it stops you from seeing it properly.
You got to be kind to yourself. You don't ever trade the overnight session, right? So It moves in its own ways.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know Thomas will be coming on from time to time too. I'll convince him to come on.
Nice. Yes, Thomas is coming on.
Oh, so it's I just literally everybody was talking about on X about trading the overnight session, and
I know. I thought we were all gonna be here.
so it was funny. I actually messaged Austin and he laughed at me. He's like, "Hell no." But
He's done that so many times. He's just busy moving.
I want to find a way to connect my Project X to TradingView. That would be nice. I think that's where Traders Post might come in handy for me.
Yeah.
Because I'm really familiar with my TradingView chart. I don't. But then again, like Keith said, I was loving to trade with my iPad, trading Top Step. That's what I first started trading with the first prop firm, and to be able to trade it from your iPad was pretty damn cool.
Yeah, for sure. Especially if you're busy and you have other things to do. I was thinking about that. Like with the kids. Not that I really want to trade around the kids, but sometimes I'm not going to sit at my desk all day waiting for a potential opportunity. If like you just set your alerts and you have your iPad around or whatever, then you could trade like that.
See, even if we had a break of this start of day VWAP down here, look at this. Like that's
What are you looking at?
this Project X.
One side?
I had this just, I threw it on the screen when we were talking about shorts. So you'd look for like a break of this, start of day VWAP somewhere down here. But now those orders at 6,000 were taken, and maybe this is going to drift lower. But again, it's the start of day VWAP showed some nice support there. So the buyers are definitely holding this up. But again, I find after all the tariff news shook out, people are just starting to see through, and I don't want to say bullshit is not the risk. Maybe it's, anyways, I'm not trying to be political at all, but people are just starting to see through the salesman jargon.
Yeah.
Right? In the politics right now, there's a lot of like saying this, and this, and it's like, cool, man. We know you're going to do this, and we know you're going to do this, and you did do this, but now it's just like, they're not idle threats, but they're just people are kind of seeing through it. That's what I think, at least. Like they're just not so much like, oh my God, this is going to happen next. Because it never happened. It hasn't happened like that in the last 3 months.
Yeah.
Just a lot of salesman talk. That's how I can relate it. I have friends that are salesmen, and that's kind of what U.S. politics reminds me of right now. Is just a lot of sales, stirring it up and getting the entertainment and getting people thinking. And yeah. What do you guys think in the chat? Keith, Jose, what do you guys think of the setup? Do you guys like the book map, the way the cameras are set up? Do you like how I have all my handles on there? I literally designed this on the weekend. I would love some feedback. I think it looks pretty cool, but that's me. I made it.
You have to say that.
Yeah, I just got to figure out how to make Christine more bigger. And I was playing with the top one logo in the top corner. That doesn't have to stay. Somebody reached out to me on Instagram, a graphic designer, and I've been trying with ChatGPT to design a logo. And he's actually going to help me. So he's going to get me a bunch of sketches next week.
Amazing.
And we get to go from there. So I'm excited for that. So
You have your own real brand.
well, I started doing some coaching with a couple people, and to be honest, I'm trying to help people, but when they ask me questions about, like I had to set up this is going to sound silly, but I had to set up a calendar, and I had to set up, for payment and all these other things, and it's like, I don't know how to do any of this. So it's like, I want to help people, but at the same time, I want to try and be professional.
Yeah.
So I'm learning all these things that I never thought I would have to learn. Even though I come from a background of running my own business, it was completely different than anything. I've never done anything online in that space. So
Right. I think everyone should work online.
oh, nice. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Christine is the final judge. What do you think? Honest critique. Come on.
Perfect.
Well, to be honest, guys, I was super afraid that it was just gonna be Christine and I. So to have Keith and Jose and anybody else that's here is pretty damn cool. It was my biggest fear coming into this, is that no one's gonna watch.
Well, you have a few people watching on 6:30 on a Sunday night, and I think you're probably going to be good for a Tuesday
Right?
morning New York session.
And Christine's gonna be opening the New York session with me, so we're gonna have this camera issue sorted out, and we're gonna be ready to rock. And yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be exciting, and I will do a giveaway. So
Yeah.
I haven't figured out how I'm gonna do it yet, but I want to do some giveaways next week. I just don't want it to be like people just show up for a giveaway, because that I did that on X, and it was super not engaging. There was no people, just literally I felt like made accounts to follow me to get the giveaway. There was no engagement, so I'm looking for people to engage, and I'm looking to talk to people and connect and make relationships and help people, or learn from people. So that's my goals in this right now. That's kind of where I'm going with this whole building a brand around trading, because I think there's so much fluff and bull. And I was fortunate to have found Austin and then Christine and Thomas and the rest of my crew. So I kind of didn't get, I paid only into that whole thing instead of paying 2 or 3 times over different groups and getting screwed. And yeah, so here we are. Oh yeah, we got someone else.
Imagine if this gap fills by tomorrow.
Oh, I think this gap honestly is gonna could fill before. Let's have a look here actually. So orders came on at 60.75. That's way zoomed out. So where is orders down here at the bottom at 59.62? So 40 points lower. The gap to fill is another 29 points. But do you see when I look at Bookmap, like what this looks like, you think it's going to go lower? The only thing that I notice, and again, I'm still learning Bookmap every single day, so don't hold me to it. When I get all this black above and we get some, buying strength coming in, this thing could there's nothing to stop it from shooting up.
Right.
And it's the same thesis on the short side. With all these orders, with all this black below us here, this could slide all the way down before it finds support at this liquidity down here.
Yeah, I had a little high day markup done, and that just would have hit its TP.
Yeah.
So yeah.
To be honest, I don't trade the Asian session, so if I don't take a trade right now with anybody, I'm not going to be upset. And I hope that nobody else would be upset that missed their trade if they were looking for something, because, guys, we're going to have a great New York Open. Let this shake out. Tomorrow will be interesting. The news will come out overnight. Just when we have these in the overnight session, the moves with the having low volume and low liquidity is you'll get stopped out so fast, and it'll send you on tilt. I know so many traders that have come in trading the overnight in the Asian session thinking they know what they're doing, and they immediately go on tilt. Because it's really hard to read the market. Right? We had this gap down, all the way down here for, let's say, 59.50, and we're trading 50 points higher. And if you look at Bookmap, the CVD is still tripled, it hasn't even broke 1,000.
Oh, yeah.
Right? In the New York session, when we get moves of 50 points, the CVD's at 5, 6, 10,000. So it's just showing that the volume is not there. Yeah, I love it, Keith. I'm glad you got your notifications on. We got people coming and going, but this is part of the process, so. And it is Sunday night dinner time. I don't blame anybody that's going for dinner. I wonder if anybody's in anything. Let's actually go here. Oh, I love it. Obviously, Ike. Forex Ike, if anybody knows who that is, took a long. What did he take a long on? Bitcoin? It looks like Bitcoin. Bitcoin pulled back to 98,000 today?
Did it?
Yeah. That's what this chart, I'm looking at it, something on X. Yeah, do I take a quick $500 to hold Bitcoin? Is back at 104K, and it's already bounced back. You know, all this almost fear mongering, whatever you want to call it. Well, where's everybody talking on X about their trades that they're taking? Mighty quiet. Trump has given Iran until July 4th to basically surrender. And then also the 90-day tariff pause ends on July 9th, so we should keep that in mind, actually. That's a date to remember.
Keith, that sucks about locking your account out. I would totally do something like that too, and thank you for telling me that so I don't actually do that.
Nice job. Yeah, I know, like I said, this was, Christina and I were just literally screwing around with the stream. I know Christine was looking to maybe take a trade. I had actually, one of the guys I'm working with, Scott, reached out to me and he was looking to take a trade, and I said, there's nothing wrong with it. Just, you know, size appropriately. And he actually put his risk settings. He has a 400 a day personal daily loss limit, and he put it down to 200. Just so that if something crazy did happen, he's going to lose $200 and then he's locked out for the day until the New York session. So as soon as he wrote that originally, when he asked me the question and that was in there, he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's looking at, right? So
Yeah.
I just said, hey, I don't trade the overnight session. It's not for me. But, you know, just be careful, be safe, be cautious, and you know, you have your rules in place. So I'm curious to know. He's supposed to keep me posted, but I don't know if he's took any trades yet. Let's see if he's messaged me. No. Oh, you locked it out till Tuesday. Oh, because it's the start of the session. Oh. No. I'm sorry, Keith. Yeah, even look at Jose. Last time I traded the Asian session was back in 2022 in Forex. What is Forex? Christine, do you know what Forex is?
Never heard of it.
I love it when James decides to, and James finally actually said to me, and he probably said to everybody else in the group, that guys, I'm not trading Forex anymore. I'm only trading the S&P, and I'm only trading the DAX, and that's it.
You did well at it, so I mean, if anyone can, he can.
See, even like now, everybody on Twitter, gold gapped $12, oil gapped $2.62. This is not World War III behavior. The markets are never wrong. My bias won't change until they do. So it's just, again, it's like we get caught up in all this thinking, you know, that this here we have something going on. And like I said earlier when and Christine were talking about it, that, yeah, if somebody drops a bomb or something crazy happens, for sure that we're going to see some volatility. But I just don't think, I don't think we're there right now. Don't get me wrong. We might wake up in the morning and then in the London session, you know, the market just slid. But I wonder if you could somehow like morph streams. Like if I could have Zach's stream playing on my screen, and he could have my stream playing on his screen. Because I'd like to see Zach. I'd like to see Zach's take of the market right now.
Yeah. X is so brutal for trading sometimes. Like what people post, just insane.
This whole fiasco with futures trading with Kellyanne is just. Oh my god,
Yeah,
it makes me laugh.
Saw Patrick Whelan say something about her. I don't know, like, what is this fiasco about?
Oh, I had to. So she basically came out of this prop company called Thrive. Thrive Trading
Right.
came out a while ago, a month and a half ago. They came out and she really promoted Thrive. Thrive went under, and I think only one or two people got paid a payout.
But she really, like, attacks other firms, right?
Yeah.
For not being legit?
Yeah, so she went in and pumped Thrive and made a fair bit of money probably on affiliate sales. And then when Thrive folded, she just kind of like wiped her hands of it. Didn't really even offer anybody an apology. Just said, "Oh, I wish this didn't happen." And it was like she never even took a payout from Thrive. Like I don't think she's taken a payout from a prop firm. So people are asking her now to see her show us a payout that you've taken, that you're actually a trader. And she's just getting everybody seeing it now. And it's funny because Brett Simba said if anybody does affiliate sales for Tradeify and they decide to work for a company that folds in the first 90 days, you can't work with Tradeify anymore. And then Austin did what he did and called Brett Simba out. And Brett Simba's like, he said on Fridays, like at market close, whoever was affiliates for Thrive will be no longer working for, they can't work for Tradeify.
Yeah.
Oh, Patrick Whelan. When you see Kellyanne promoting a new prop firm, so you buy an eval, then you see Kellyanne buying a new Rolex. Yeah, no, I had to definitely, I had to say something. I don't ever like getting involved. But
When did you say something?
she made a comment. Oh, so she made, actually, here, let's read this.
Is that recent?
She made a comment about little Austin being cute. I have enough money left to buy you a stool and whatever. And then
Is that a while ago, though?
June 19th. So a few days ago.
Oh. I always like to follow the drama.
This is after she got let go from, or what she's going to get let go from Tradeify. So Austin like put this picture up like, bye Felicia, somewhere here, like making fun of her.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I was honest with her and I just said you're a joke. Like you go around telling people to grow up, but you're the one throwing playground insults like you're still in the middle school. What's even worse is you shilled for a company that went bankrupt. For real traders who trusted you completely got screwed. No payouts, just lost money. All while you collected commission checks and kept it moving. How do you sleep at night knowing beginners followed your lead and got burned? Because you think about, what bugs me is you think about how many people bought their first account with Thrive because she promoted them and they follow her on X and they went bankrupt and she was not even remorseful, which is what I don't like. Not even like, hey guys, I'm sorry, like, I don't know how this happened. Something. But she not once in any one of her responses to anybody, she ever apologizes for anything. She does, what's it called? She just deflects.
Did she answer you?
Yeah. Wow, a lot to unpack there. Yes, I responded in kind, and I could grow up and do better there. I agree. I'm from Philly. It's hard for me sometimes. I definitely do not recommend any new traders use prop firms at all. Learn on sim until you are profitable. Get a personal account and use props responsibly to compound your personal gains is what I personally encourage, and always manage risk. Yes, sure. I've never heard you say that.
I 100% believe you cannot learn trading on sim fully because,
No emotion attached to it.
but you can't learn how to properly trade on sim. I'd be a fucking millionaire if I only traded on a practice account right now. But it's the emotional and psychology side that you have to trade with. So you can't just learn on sim as a beginner. That's stupid alphabet.
But that's when people say that, I'm 100% on. I like the exact same train of thought as you. That people, you can't learn on sim. There's no emotion attached to it. How are you going to learn when there's no emotion attached to it? When you're trading $1 million paper account and you're up 30 grand, it's not like, what is that? It means nothing.
Yeah. You can practice entries. You can practice strategies. And honestly, when you're literally brand new, like you've never looked at a chart in your life, sure, spend upwards of 3 months if you want on that practice account. But after that, you're just doing yourself a disservice. Like, you have to lose money. It just is the way that it is. So whether or not you're going to lose money in a real account or you're going to lose money buying combines and straight funded accounts, pick your poison. It doesn't really matter. But you can't just learn in a sim account and expect to be profitable after that.
I agree.
Facts, right, Randy?
Facts. So then, Christine, did you trade on Friday? Did anybody trade on Friday?
Friday was a great day. I will literally put triple witching in my calendar from now on.
Because I strictly avoided triple witching and I recommended to everybody, and nobody took my advice and made money.
Yeah, they all had great days. It was a beautifully trending day.
So it was actually quite funny. But did you trade on Friday then?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I didn't see anything.
I probably didn't post it.
Yeah, I didn't see any. I did not see any updates. So
I did make my another $200 day, I believe, because I'm trading an XFA. So that was good. Yeah, $204.
W's in the chat for Christine, guys. W's in the chat.
Nice. Love that, Keith. $100 on 3 separate accounts. Beautiful. But yeah, it was just a nice trending day. It was just one of those days where you could just relax and you see the trend and wait for your entries and just take the trades, and it was a good day.
I love it. There you go. Christine gets the first W's in the chat.
Hey, thanks, Randy.
You're welcome. You deserve it. Oh no, Keith beat me to it. Damn you, Keith. Sector 7 Woodworks. Let's go. We got someone new in the chat too. I love it. This is pretty damn cool, isn't it, Christine?
Yeah. Thanks, David.
Oh, Dave's here too. So Dave is my high school buddy.
Nice.
Yeah, Dave is traded stocks and options and decided we were talking about it, and he started looking and trading futures. So, and he took a payout with top on futures. So let's go, Dave.
Well, that.
Dave, you got any insight on you and any trades? Dave loves to trade, so I could see him.
He's probably in a few.
Yeah, I could see he's probably taken 2 trades by now. Dave, how many trades have you taken? Let's hear it.
Hiding from you, Randy.
Oh, he'll say something. Yeah, see this? Whoever was chasing the shorts.
Well, could you possibly chase the shorts? Like, where could you have even gotten in? You're in one short. On break on handoff VWAP.
How did you make out on that trade, Dave? Did you cut it quick? Did you scalp something quickly, or P&Ls? We want to know the P&Ls. I can't believe we have 10 people. This is so cool, Christine. Well, now 8 or 9 because of Keith and his double dipping.
Dave, what are you trading? ES, NQ, and what handoff candle are you talking about? Give me more details.
So I'm not know enough about handoffs or a big enough fan of them just yet. I know there's a few people in the Black Shirt Club that use just strictly handoffs. So the handoff would be... Yes, Dave, can you explain? Oh, so not the handoff.
In one short on break.
VWAP off the recent high, sorry. Oh.
VWAP.
Yeah, so I see. So something like,
And if you look below it, you got in a short there.
oh, probably on this rejection here somewhere. Tell me if I,
Dave will never answer or put his words in this chat again because now we're grilling him for all these questions. Yeah, anchored VWAP. So when you had a high day on, and then when it broke below that, you got into a short, like Randy's.
I hope that looks right.
I like these trades.
There you go.
I never take, I always look at them, but I like them because of, usually your stop loss is so much shorter, like they're a lower risk trade because you know exactly where your stop is going to be, as opposed to if you're trying to go long, like you have your stop way down here, like who knows.
So for me, when it's a high a day or low a day VWAP break, I really pay attention to how the buyers and sellers react at that level. Now, if the buyers take this thing with any strength at this high a day VWAP break, I would look to cut this trade. But you need,
I would look for a long because if I'm just looking at this structurally,
yeah.
holding the first 15-minute range, if you can use that in this session, and breaking the high of day. But that's just me. Could go either way.
Well, now you have some structure. You know what I mean? You could have a stop. Let's fade Dave in theory. Right? And I don't want to, but I don't know if I'm going to. But even if you really want and be safe, you could go really small size and put something down here.
Yeah.
I see 60-10 on the book. So what is that? So you'd risk 150 to go get 85? If that makes sense? Or you're risking like 2 to 1 almost? I would just wait. So a lot of the times when you get a high a day move like this in the open, I'm going off a New York Open, and you put a high a day VWAP, you'll get price will play with that high a day VWAP and reject off it. So I would not cut this trade yet. I would have to see a few candle closes above it with some buying strength, but there's no reason to take this up to that previous high. I don't think it's going to reject initially off of there, me personally, but that's my style of trading. Where I know Austin, on the other hand, likes to have bigger stops and hold on to his trades. For me, I'd rather just cut the trade and look for a re-entry. But you could see this. I could easily see this, the high day keep going like this VWAP, and price just hit up to it and just keep rejecting it, and it'd look like a nice short play. So again, I don't trade with this. Look at the CVD right now. It's 47, like the double digits. This thing can flip on a dime. But did it, Keith, reject off of the value area low? When I use these levels, I want to see a pin directly, like a pin to it. Usually when these levels play and they're in play for me, you see clean moves right off of the level, right? And there's still another, I guess it is 2.5 points to the value area low, but I can't call that a rejection because I would want price to pull right up to it and reject off it. Like if you look here on the 15-minute.
It looks like it has, or is rejecting the Friday's low. From what I can see. Low of the New York session.
Yeah, like. But whatever level this 6,010 level, this value area low is, obviously, if you look back on that, like it's a clean level to work off of. You can see where it's support, and then now it's obviously working as resistance. But yeah, Keith, it's for me, when I use the volume profile, I want to see really clean level. Like look at the 15-minute candle and look at the hold. Like it just looks a lot cleaner. This to me doesn't look clean. Like I want to see how you'll see a pin up to the point of control. I want to see stuff like that to call it a rejection, in my personal opinion. that's how I'm using volume profile. So again, volume profile is really new to me, and I haven't. It's something I'm working on a lot. But Dave, your short's looking good now. I like that.
Yeah, especially
That's a nice.
now.
That's a nice rejection of that high day VWAP. But yeah, I'm still learning volume profile keys, so I'm working on it. But I'm using it more as a target than an entry, if anything. Dave, where are you looking to take profit? Down here at the daily, the start of day VWAP, 59.90. And again, like I was saying, I want to see, for me, when I'm trading a high day VWAP, I want to see a candle open above it with some buying strength and maybe even another one open above it before I cut the trade. But I didn't think it needed to get back here to cut it. But yeah, that was a nice rejection off of there. Right? And I think,
really nice. And you even waited for this, like we could have taken this entry.
yeah, it's,
like waited for this kind of as a confirmation that this isn't a short, because I don't know where your entry was, Dave. You can tell me the price, but maybe you could have gotten in a very similar price. But then you potentially save yourself a loss if you can wait for this lower high confirmation.
on a side positive note, Christine, that recipe you sent me for those cheeseburger things looks insane.
No, it doesn't look so good.
Oh my God, Hillary's actually gonna make that tomorrow. I sent it to her and she's like, oh my God, this looks amazing.
No, it's so good.
See, now if you can see on Bookmap, you're having these orders come on above us now, so. I look at two ways. I could look at those as stops for people wanting to get short, but I could look at this as now trying to get price to pull higher. But again, the order book's thin. We got 40 orders, 40 groups of 4, lots of 40 above us, and then lots of 50, 60 below us. So it's nothing big. This for me is why I don't like trading the overnight session. Just the volume it's just not there.
It's not, but look at the structure.
Yeah, but see, if you watch this now, Christine, the structure is there, but it takes literally 5 minutes of buying or selling pressure to change everything, and it happens so fast, and you're like, what just happened?
Yeah, I mean, it's also your brain's out boring.
Yeah, I've seen so many Asian sessions that. Sorry, one second. I just want to show you that just do this. They go like this, then they come down here, and you get stopped out. Then you go short and they come back here and stop you out. Like it just plays 10, 15 points to each side of the start of day VWAP.
But this was so nice. You had such a strong push at the open. You could have taken your high at day break, gotten your profit out of there, then gotten into this short with Dave, made money there. And it's all just clear structure. Yes, it's boring as hell, but it's just clear structure.
Are you trying to say you want to trade the Sunday night open of the overnight session? Is that what I'm getting from this? Is it everybody in the group? Is this what we're hearing in the chat? Like Christine wants to become an overnight trader all of a sudden? Like she doesn't want to trade the New York session?
You have to sit here and entertain me though, because otherwise I can't handle it.
Dave, where are you taking profits? Talk to us. How long are you staying in this trade? What are you looking for? I need to figure out this chat interface a little bit better so I can get in the chat a little more too. So 59.90, that's what I thought. So you're looking for that for the daily VWAP, start of day VWAP, whatever we want to call it.
I have mine at 59.91.
So here's the lesson, guys. So that the person I was working with on coaching right now that I said to stay out of the market, but he had his risk settings, everything done very appropriately. So I said, if you're curious, have a look. I don't know what an FVG is, Dave. What's an FVG?
Shut up, Brady. You know exactly what FEG is.
But this was this is the message I just got. As the market opened and was falling, I entered short with 2 micros. Fastest $188 I've lost. Locked out until the morning.
What do you mean, falling the first minute? Like,
He tried shorting that candle. Like that can't look where the candle opened. The candle opened at, if I'm reading it right, the candle opened at 59.64, dropped to 59.49. So he got short somewhere in there and immediately turned around on him.
yeah. That's
So mark my words, everybody, including you, Dave. We're going to watch and see what price action does here, and it's not going to do what we want it to do. It's going to be an absolute kick in the groin.
You don't know that.
I'm the market wizard. I'm the Indian Warren Buffett. Come on now.
Oh my gosh, how big is this, like, opening range? Are you allowed to call it an opening range at this time?
No, because it's pre-market. This is technically Asian pre-market.
Right.
So when I first tried trading the Asian session, was this when I was in Thailand or somewhere else? Oh no, maybe I was at learning to trade. I was doing it still like in the evening time because the West Coast time it opens at 3 p.m. or 4 p.m. But I didn't realize that there was an Asian pre-market. So I was drawing opening ranges as soon as the overnight session opened and doing this and that. And then every day at 5 p.m. Pacific time, we'd have this volatility. And I'd be like, I couldn't figure it out. And I kept saying to myself, oh, some buyer or seller stepping into the picture every day at 5 o'clock. I wonder who this could be. I never even knew that it was the open of the Asian session. That's how green I was.
Basically, at 8 o'clock my time, we come back here and, like, do this all over again.
Yeah.
Is what
You don't, no, because it'll be just like pre-market, right? So we're watching New York pre-market. You're in front of the screen for an hour. You're watching price action, the pre-market do whatever it is, and then at New York Open you get that volatility. That's kind of how it is, but sometimes it could be nothing.
Yeah.
Right, because we have the Asian session is, so 8 p.m. for you, and then at 8, what is that? The London session would open for you at 3 a.m. And then basically 3 a.m. to like 7 a.m. would be London session. And then you have your pre-market New York, and then New York session. Does that make sense?
Yeah. It does.
I love it, Keith. We learn something new every day. I love it, I love it, I love it, buddy. Keith just learned that the Asian session has a pre-market. I did not know that for my first 7 or 8 months of trading. And I'm not even kidding. I thought I knew the Asian session and I was winning all these trades. And somebody in the Black Shirt Club said to me, like, this dream of yours will end. You will not stay profitable in the New York session or Asian session. And lo and behold, it did. It sent me on many, many nights of tilt.
Hasn't it been trading really well lately?
Yes, because of the volatility.
Right.
We're getting, but before you would see 20-point moves in the whole Asian session, like the whole overnight session, and you'd get some movements in the London session. But now we were seeing with all this volatility, we're having 200-point days. You'd see 50 or 100 points in the Asian session, no problem.
Right.
So it's almost like trading the New York session pre-Trump, pre-volatility. Even, we've had a 50-point move already in the first, but it's been straight up.
I want to see what, am I allowed to, like, watch 2 streams?
Oh yeah, you can do whatever you want.
Let me see. I want to see if Chris has gotten anything.
59.90. No, I see that, Dave. And then those orders are kind of scattered now above us at 6,005. Then we got some at 6,010.
Oh yeah, she's in a short.
I wonder if she took it right off of the rejection at the high there. She's trading NQ, right?
It goes on NQ, so it wouldn't have been the second first lower high, she got in that second lower high.
Oh, so
Kind of whipped up,
yeah, I see that one.
and her stop is just above the high.
Yeah, so she got a break of the lower day VWAP. Or high day VWAP, sorry. So what I'd really be keen to see now is, and this is what I was saying, and I've seen this play out 1,000 times over already, I feel like. And I've been stuck in it so many times when you buy this first high a day break, and then all price does is just, the buyers never seem to take that again, and it just keeps just drifting down. So I could see NQ. NQ looks a little cleaner because it's approached its high a day VWAP. What is that? Let's actually see if I can. I'm getting used to some of this stuff, guys, so you gotta bear with me.
I also think, oh yeah, so you're on trading, so you've had the trading view chart up now with your book map.
Yeah.
That's nice. Yeah.
But see, like, this looks cleaner. This is what I'm saying when I see these high a day failures. Let's call it a high a day VWAP failure or breakdown, whatever you want to call it. You get this break, you still get a candle open above it, but I'd want to see another candle initially especially being the first break. Price pulls lower, and then the buyers try again. And look at this pin. This is what I would be looking at. Like, the buyers get a move up to high day VWAP, sellers just shut them down again. And again, we have the same thing here, so. What does that look like? It's making technically from that high a day VWAP, from that high, it's making now lower lows and lower highs.
Yeah.
How many people are watching Krista's stream right now? Should we try and go in the chat and tell them to come watch us?
No.
Why? That's
She
hers.
has me,
Hers is, how many people?
20 people.
Oh, we're right on her ass. Come on, get in the group, guys. Let's take her out.
But she has a trade on. We're just talking. Her stream's already more exciting.
It's entertainment. It's that fine line of entertainment and education. And I need to find that balance, but to be honest, I want to be education.
Yeah.
Right?
You're pretty good.
I want it to be entertaining education.
Entertaining education.
If that makes sense. I don't want to be screaming at you guys.
I don't hate the shorts, I will say that.
I think the shorts off of the high a day VWAP break, like high a day shorts back down to the like the trade Dave's in. Even on trending days, I think these are like solid trades. You can't go wrong with them.
Yeah. Yeah, I think by now I have to wait until it gets back to the, what do you call it?
The start a daily VWAP. It's called the daily VWAP, but some people call it start a day, start a session, overnight VWAP. I just call it the daily VWAP.
Miss that entry. Let's see what happens there. Could just keep moving down once it gets there.
This is your second try, Dave. I knew it. I told you, Christine, he took 2 trades. I knew it.
Well, it's good that you tried again.
Well, that's the one thing I do like is trying the same idea twice.
Yes.
Just to give yourself a little bit of conviction and confidence in your trades.
Because there's the right idea and wrong time. Doesn't mean the trade's not valid or won't work. It just happened to be the wrong time.
Well, it's the best when I go back and look on my tilt days and how if I traded the same idea twice, I wouldn't have tilted. It was flipping my bias and then flipping all the way down. And if I just stuck with my original bias, I would have won. Where are the kids and Andrew? What time do you guys have there? 7 o'clock?
Yeah, I finally got this book. Can
Yes.
you see it?
Such a good book.
Such a good book.
Have you started reading it?
Yes. This much through.
Oh, it's
Well, I read the last part first because it said so, and then I started.
well, it's good the way that he says and he tells you in there if you're like where your skill level is, where to start, or what you can skip. I love that about him. I love that about Brian Shannon. Like he's very like just humble and but very honest.
Yeah. I was gonna read that part anyways, even though I'm technically not a beginner, but it was still good to read, and like I found it interestingly, like how we broke down the number of candles for the time, and you should be able to divide them by a certain amount to have like a true picture. Thought that was cool and like something I didn't know. Yeah, it's a good book.
Yeah, no, I'm really, I'm gonna actually make a video. I don't know why I can't stop talking about this book, but they just did a really crap job, I think, marketing it, this book.
What is it? Prop trading secret?
Yeah. It's no prop, there's no secrets in it, but it's literally this girl, Kathy, and this guy, Etienne, just went around and found like 12 people that have had real success trading props.
Nice.
And either have become hedge fund managers or opened a family office or retired living in a different country trading for like have made a full legit career of trading props. And they just talk about their stories. It's like each chapter is like an individual person's story. So it's like you read a chapter every night before you're going to bed and it's just like I got into trading for this, this, and this, and this is what happened to me, and this is what I do, and this is why I did it. And it's cool to see. It's like being in a trading community, like being at a trading event and hearing all these different stories from traders.
Yeah.
Not here's my strategy, do this, or not here, this is what I did that changed my life. It's just like here's my story, take what you want from it.
Yeah.
Did anybody listen to the latest podcast, Austin's latest one with Luna?
I have not.
It's Christine. Listen to it. We've met Luna. We met Luna in Tampa, and he is not even anywhere near the person I thought I knew him. He's lived a life already. Like it's crazy.
Yeah.
And he's living in Costa Rica now, and he's built a mushroom farm there, and he wants to be the first person in Costa Rica to sell organic, high-end mushrooms to the grocery stores.
That's cool.
He owned a food truck. Like so many things he's done in his life, and I was like, that's what I mean. Exactly.
We don't know it.
He
God
bought.
looks like,
He bought I don't know if it was a meme coin or what you want to call it, but he was like an initial investor for $100 in a coin. He owned 4% of it, and the coin went to $350 million. He sold out on the way up. He turned the $100 into $250,000. And he shows Austin his tax payments, his tax returns, to be like, I'm not like, because he's all about transparency.
yeah.
And like to the next level, he's all about transparency. Like brought his last 7 years of taxes to Austin to show him like, I'm not profitable, I am profitable, I am not profitable. Like
Crazy. That's so cool.
But yeah, he turned $100,000 into $250,000. At one point in time, he owned 70 Bitcoin,
Wow.
and he lost all that. Right?
That hurts.
70 Bitcoin, $7 million.
Oh my god.
Right?
How did you lose all of it?
7 Bitcoin is 700,000. The company went bankrupt. Like he had it invested in a company, and he was getting paid in Bitcoin, and he was like originally in for like 10 Bitcoin, and it went to 70 Bitcoin. He was away in LA for something, and he couldn't even sell his Bitcoins because they were at home on a computer wallet. So he couldn't even access them to sell them from LA. He had to fly back home to sell them, and by then it was too late. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, great book, guys. I'm glad you guys got it. It's definitely, it's just a cool read, and Austin actually has a chapter in there. So, but I think Jose might have dropped off on us. But guys, anybody going for dinner, whatever, don't worry about us. We'll survive. I don't think we're going to be here trading too much longer, anyways.
Speak for yourself, Randy.
What's Sunday night? Do you want to be spent staring at? We're actually going to watch a movie tonight as a family. So
Win it.
Miles actually sits through. I could get him to sit through like 3/4 of a movie probably right now.
Nice.
So I think
You're
we're gonna.
working it up. Movie.
I think we're gonna make a bag of popcorn, and
Nice. I've been on this. I want to call it a diet, but I'm trying to eat healthy, and man, I'm hungry. My snack has been, you guys remember the celery sticks with peanut butter on them?
yes.
I've been doing that. So now that's all I crave going into the nighttime. I'm like, oh, gotta get me celery stick with peanut butter on it.
Get a Ninja Creamy.
What? Oh yeah, I should, to make the protein ice cream.
Yeah, it'll help you with those sugar cravings. I don't know. Have you seen the protein iced coffee hack yet?
No, but I should. Michael, hi. Randy did not take that short because he's a big pussy.
Michael, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Oh, that's Dave. That's Dave's markup on the screen. So.
Dave's the only one in a short that we know of right now.
But no, what was I saying? Yeah, no, you basically make a shot of espresso or a double shot of espresso, or go to Starbucks and order a double shot of espresso in a tall venti cup full of ice, and you dump a chocolate protein shake in there.
Nice. I like it.
And it's basically 150 calories, 30 grams of protein, and a double shot of espresso. And it is the best it tastes just like Starbucks Frappuccino, but you're getting 30 grams of protein and it's 150 calories, depending on what shake you put in it. And it's absolutely delicious. Like, I can't drink it at night because of the caffeine. I could try it with decaf.
Mm-hmm.
But it's something I would definitely recommend.
Yeah.
So again, now this is where, Dave, what I was saying, like, we really got to, this is where I want to see price react at this high day VWAP again, because you get these, 1, 2, 3, 4 somewhat bullish candles.
Mm-hmm.
But again, guys, this is the Asian session. I truly don't like it. And never financial advice. This is all about protein shakes with iced coffees and cheeseburger strudels and a little bit of trading on the side. So.
A little bit of trading. I feel like I'm gonna uncopy my combines just in case I want to take a trade.
So if anybody was in this trade, let's ask the chat this. If you had gotten in at 6,000 at basically this high day VWAP break, would you be waiting for your 10 points here at 90? Or would you take after seeing a pin like this, would you have taken profits here at 95 or 92? Or even on this push down, would you have taken profits there? This is where I think Austin trades levels very well. He wouldn't have been firm on the 10 points.
It's hard because there's it's not moving that much, It's like if you had taken that short, it would have been a 9-point move down to the VWAP to take profit.
Yeah, so Keith would have gotten out. Dave said, "But Dave, don't worry. Like, don't. This is not an exercise in hindsight. I would say you're actually in the trade. You're living it. So don't stress too much. I just was curious to know of Keith's opinion, Michael's opinion, Christine's opinion, and like I said, when we talked about it earlier, again, this another." Rejection off of this high day VWAP is just signaling price is going to pull lower. And if we don't find support at this start of day or daily VWAP, there could be your move down. But now we do have 100 orders at 6,005. So that's been building. So that little area here at 6,006 to 6,004, those 2 points, those orders have been building because it was originally ordered lots of 40. So you had 40, 40, 40. Now you got 44, 156.
Right.
So interesting.
Slow.
And NQ is doing the exact same thing.
The exact same thing.
I need to figure out how to cycle through the charts without having to open that thing. So Dave, what does that mean? What does that mean we're in a 15-minute fair value gap? Is it a bullish fair value gap, a bearish fair value gap? What are we looking at? Let's see if we can see what Dave is looking at. Are you talking about this fair value gap? I never understood a fair value gap, to be honest. Oh, Friday 15-minute fee. Why do I not have one on here? Yeah, I don't seem to have it. Interesting. I'm just going to turn it off. From Friday on the 15-minute time frame. So I'm on a 15-minute time frame. What am I missing here?
I'm missing. Chris is still in her trade.
Oh, what else would you do? 15:50 hour, 15:05 our time. So 15:05 our time is 3 o'clock.
Do we short it now, Randy?
Just sucks. Where are you putting your stop on that previous lower high, or are you going all the way back to the top?
Yeah, Friday's low of day. Just above it.
So right here, 6,000 and roughly that 6,010 level.
4. Maybe it's like yeah, I'm hemming and humming about it.
Yeah, I don't love it. Nice job, Michael.
What did Michael say?
He's in a short. He beat us to it.
Yeah.
We're a couple of.
Is he in right now?
He's in a small short. I'm debating on joining the chat just to be part of the team.
What do you mean?
Like to be in a trade together, all of us.
Yeah, I'm.
Team short. But I'm looking at cutting this sooner and going in. I don't know. I'm looking at something like that.
I just switched through 5,000 screens. What are you looking at? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I would be doing. Exactly. I guess I just don't like that it's right at the 15-minute.
NQ's broken its high day VWAP.
Right.
So NQ's opening above its high day VWAP.
But I mean, it did that before when it rejected also.
Yeah, for sure. But NQ AES hasn't even got above it.
Oh my gosh. Now are we going long?
I'm gonna fade you guys and go long.
Right? Are you?
Yep. There we go.
Did you get along right now?
Yep. Can I not?
I'm gonna wait till this candle closes because I'm not a crazy person. Oh, okay, I pressed the button. There you go. I'm in it.
I love it. I literally was gonna say, hey guys, let's just go enjoy dinner with our families, and now we're taking trades.
Fuck it, we're in trade. It's not fun unless you're trading. I'm trading on a combine, so I have no stress here.
I'm trading a funded 150K account, and I'm trading 5 micros, and I'm looking for. I'm gonna put this up at 6,009. Kind of 1-to-1. Let's go. Christine, you're in too?
Yeah. What's your price at?
Keith, there you go. My price is 6,025.
Mine's 6,075.
I beat you.
You beat me.
We got us a proper, what is this, a Texas shootout? What would we call this? We got Dave and Michael short, and then Keith, Christine, and I long.
Michael, I don't like that candle. No, I wouldn't like it either if I was short, Michael, but you never know. You never know. Just because we're long doesn't mean you should give up on your short.
I agree.
I mean, unless it's clear that you should give up on your short. But.
So,
We'll have to wait this one out. It's not going to be a quick one. I know that for sure.
no.
No.
But I'm glad it sounds like nobody's sized in too heavy. You know, we all know what the outcome of this trade can be. So win or lose, we're all gonna walk away being like, this was a trade we took. So as long as nobody's in 3 minis and it's gonna blow an account, I think we're good.
I'm in 20 micros.
But you're trading a combine.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you want to trade it with size. Where I believe Keith is trading.
Keith's on a combine.
Yeah, but
I mean,
NQ just moves so much faster. I don't know how you do it, Keith. My hat goes off to you, buddy. I can't trade it.
I still can't figure out how to calculate NQ. Like, I have a little chart for ES because I'm kind of dumb, but I haven't made one for NQ. You're not a win.
So I think that 59.92. Oh no, that's right. I was gonna say my started day VWAP is wrong on my Project X chart.
Look at this.
Of course, Dave is in 1 mini.
Look at this.
No.
The shorts.
I just have global. This doesn't mean anything.
Oh. Who knows what it means?
What time do we got here, guys? Oh, we're probably gonna have to rock this into the open.
Man. Where's your stop?
My stop is at 59.89.
Oh. Why? Oh, is that below?
Just below it.
I got it. I just have mine below the previous lower structure at 59.93. But that's kind of based on price. I could move it lower.
59.93. Oh, just below that lower, that higher lower, whatever you want to call it.
Like that to hold.
Yeah, I know. I have mine. I will look like mine's not a hard stop at 90 or 89, whatever I have it at. It's just kind of visually I put it there.
Yeah.
But if I see anything crazy, I might look to cut this. It does save me a little bit of money to take it. Why are my crosshairs not working?
He thought the 40 MNQ would be a interesting trade. I
Whoa.
feel like that would just so crazy to me.
Attaboy, Keith.
I'm a baby. Yeah.
Like this is watch price pull back to 59.92 and then make a leg higher. Take out all the stops and then push higher.
Oh, I'm like behind.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to my YouTube thing. It froze and then I had to.
Switched her positions.
She reversed?
Now she's in a. Yeah.
Wow.
She's in drawdown right now.
Sounds like sounds like entertainment to me.
Yeah.
Short, long, short.
Yeah, I think it's a loss in the first one. Let's see.
How was your weekend, Christine? Anything exciting?
No, nothing. Well, we saw the new How to Train Your Dragon movie.
How was it?
Live action one. It was really good. My daughter, she's only 4. She like couldn't handle it. She was too scared. So my husband had to take her out halfway. But my son and I watched it, and it was really good.
Yeah, no, we were actually talking about that. We're actually going to watch Mufasa. We haven't seen the new Lion King.
Nice. Yeah, I've seen that one. It's good too.
Well, my sister said she went and watched it with her 3 daughters, and she's like, "We cried the whole time. It was so good." So I think we're gonna try watching that. We wanted to go. What did Hillary just? Oh, she's the new. I guess there's a new Jurassic Park coming out. I have not seen the commercial for it yet.
And I don't know. I'm like an old Jurassic Park diehard, so
I agree.
The new ones are meh.
The first new one was good. Then they kind of fell off.
And it's like, okay, how many more can you make?
So now they go back to the island where all the bad dinosaurs are? That's what Hillary told me?
The research facility island?
Yes.
Totally.
Ilsa.
Have you seen the new mission as well?
No, that's supposed to be good, right? I haven't seen any of them. Full disclosure.
I mean, they're all. Pardon?
I haven't seen any of them. I've never seen Harry Potter. I know you've seen Harry Potter, all of them. You're a diehard Harry Potter, aren't you?
Seen that? That's just disrespectful.
No.
Oh my god.
For me, my older brother was super into like Lord of the Rings and like all these like mythical movies that like I watched them with him as a kid, that he would play them over and over again, and I think it turned me on, and I literally watched all the Lord of the Rings a few years ago and like fell in love with it.
Yeah.
But growing up, I was just so turned off by anything. Even Jurassic Park, like my brother went in the backyard and like dug up bones and like all this, like he was just that guy. So it was like that's what I grew up around. So it was like maybe it turned me off, but I did get into Lord of the Rings and I watched them all and loved them. So maybe I will give Harry Potter a try.
Like it.
You guys think we should add music to the stream? What do you think?
Oh yeah, I think so, but I don't know.
Zach plays jazz music. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's something nice to have in the background.
Okay, I'm $75 in drawdown, guys.
I'm $350 in drawdown.
Is this going to be a high or low?
Could be.
So let's do this. Keith is down 48. Nice. So look, it's nice to have small size on, because then we're not feeling the heat of being down 1,500 bucks already.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm really interested to trade some top step combines again, I think so.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. They're a lot less pressure in a lot of ways. Which is nice.
Like, look at NQ.
So
The price structure does look better.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey Randy, I have to take a bathroom break. Are you going to entertain everyone for a few minutes?
I don't have a choice, do I?
No, you don't. Okay, see you shortly.
Yeah, I don't think this is one of those trades with no no new information. So I think we just sit in this together as a team. Nice, Keith. Yeah, no, there was something about trading top step combines that I just found, I don't know, like kind of peaceful. I enjoyed trading top step combines, and I had 10 combines on this promotion that they had last year for $19, and basically, got 9 of them funded and blew those funded accounts, and then I have one left that rolls over every month. So I want to get back to trading more top step combines. I'm kind of focused on top one right now. I have 7 of these 50K pro accounts that I'm copy trading, and then I have a 150K account that I'm just trading normally. So yeah, I do like top one futures. I think it's after all the Apex fiascos, and I love Tradeify in the beginning, but I'm not super stoked with some of the way that the owner's handling just the way he does business on X. I don't really like this bad mouthing everybody, but yeah, no, I do. Top Step is the GOAT. They've been here the longest, right? So least amount of rules too. Nice. And now I just got an email from Top Step that if you're trading a combine and it rolls over, like your subscription, say it's the first of the month and you're up halfway in your combine and you don't want to reset it, so you don't want to blow it, when it rolls over, they give you a free reset. So instead of you paying, so every month you pay that subscription, if you're trading that same combine, they give you a free reset, which I think is pretty cool. Because I know people, if they're halfway, they'll blow their accounts to get a brand new account. Did you know that, Christine? Did you get that email?
I know what.
So Top Step, if you have a combine and then say it's the end of the month and it's going to roll over, or whatever your date is, your 30 days, that before, if you don't blow the account, it just rolls over and they charge you your monthly subscription.
Yeah.
Where now, if you're in a combine and you don't need to reset it, like you don't have to blow it, they give you a free reset.
Oh.
So every month you stay in the same combine. Before it would be like, oh, I got to pass this thing.
Yes.
Because
Or blow it.
Yeah, or blow it. Now they give you a free reset, which is cool.
That's amazing. I feel like that promotes more.
Keep you in the same combine and keep you trading instead of just cycling through them, because you're like, I can get this at a drawdown then. Or if you're halfway in, if you're halfway to profit or halfway in drawdown, you really think about it. Like, I think if you're in drawdown, you reset it, obviously. But I think if you're 25% to your profit target, like, then it feels better holding on to it, not just resetting it or trying to YOLO it on the last day.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that YOLOing definitely builds bad habits, like reinforces bad habits.
Yeah. Am I allowed to eat on stream?
Yeah, of course you are. Is it celery?
No, we're farm chocolate bar.
It's Sunday.
But it's 100 calories. Want to see it? Toffee pecan.
You get that free at the Hilton?
Mm-hmm. Hilton Honors.
I love it. I just listened to, if anybody in the chat or, if Christine's interested, I listened to a podcast on this guy, Chris Hutchins, who is the master of hacking the point system with credit cards and hotel stays. And it was pretty wild, the stuff he does.
Does he get like everything free?
He gets like tons of points. So he goes to, so in Costco in the States, you can use your credit card. So he watches gold price, and at Costco, you can buy 15 1-ounce gold bars at a time. So he watches the gold price, and when it's down, say just minimal, he'll go and buy 15 bars. So $45,000 worth of gold. Here we go. Put it on his credit card. You take the gold home, you're able to return it, and you're not returning it to Costco. The third party's buying the gold back from you. So you get to keep your $45,000 worth of points you got on your credit card, and he's returning the gold, and sometimes he makes a little bit of money on the selling the gold for a little bit more. Yeah, and he does this, and last year he did $3 million in gold from Costco. And I think he got over like 2 million points in the process. Isn't that crazy?
See, that's the shit I want to do.
He was saying, so Amazon does like, that had the sale on gift cards. He bought $1 million worth of gift cards from Amazon. And then he set up a website, and he got the Amazon gift cards that were 20% off, and he sold them for 10% off or something and made like 250 grand. Like something crazy, like just the way he explains it to you. And he's like, this hotel in Spain he wanted to stay in was $2,000 a night. Well, Hilton was selling Hilton points, and he could get enough points. It only cost him $600 a night to get the same that hotel. So he just went and bought points, and he stayed in this $2,000 a night hotel for $600 a night. He just went and bought the points when they're on sale, and then booked that hotel.
That's the ultimate couponing.
He said if you have a credit card and you're not collecting points, it's absolutely ridiculous.
Yep. But I think the States is so much better. Like, the States is better for a lot, like almost everything in my opinion. But like points and cards and all that stuff, like it's just better. Like you can't even use a credit card at Costco here in Canada. Like how dumb is that?
So we were just actually at Costco in the States last week, and they were signing up for credit cards, and I just asked them, I'm like, as a Canadian, can I get this credit card? And they're like, actually, technically no, but we can sign you up, and if you have a U.S. address it can be delivered to, we can get you a credit card. So now, because you have, in the States, they even have better point systems. So now I think with trading all this prop stuff and like taking U.S. payouts and whatnot, I'm just going to have it mailed to Austin, and then he can just peer later, send it to my mailbox.
So you can get American PO boxes.
I have one, but they won't mail the credit card to a PO box. It has to be a human, a physical address.
So you can get a physical address, and they basically manage the address for you, and anything sent to you, they'll like fax, email it to you. So
Oh,
Andrew,
interesting.
my husband had to sign up for one of these because we're trying to get our business in the States to be able to move down there. So it's like this special company that you sign up, and they're there to accept these things for you. And then they do it all online. There's probably a better explanation, honestly, but you can get a physical address.
I'll reach out to Andrew.
But you need to be able to get your credit card eventually, so like, having it shipped to Austin would make sense.
Okay, let's get a strong break of this high day VWAP, right? This is going to be our second crack at it. We've broken it once now. Let's see if we can break above it again, and this will be a nice sign.
Now this is another higher low.
Those orders did come off. Those 100 orders we were looking at, that 6,005 did come off. Mm-hmm. So this again is, I'm going to repeat this. Trading this Asian session, as you can see, especially on Bookmap, the orders coming on and off. There's a lot of tomfoolery. Is that the right word? Do you guys like that word, tomfoolery?
Yeah. Dave, I had salmon and salad for dinner, so I feel like a chocolate bar was warranted.
We're having Smokies.
Love it.
We at Costco in the States, they had these grass-fed Smokies.
Oh,
Grass-fed Polish Smokies or something. They look delicious, and I'm just like, and me and Hillary do like a good, there's like, unless, but like when you're camping, that's all I want to eat is Smokies, so. Looking forward to that. Maybe we should we should exchange recipes, guys, in the chat every now and then. Like we'll do one night on Sunday nights, trading and exchanging recipes.
Trading and recipes. It sounds like an amazing live stream.
Hey, we got 12 people now, so we're good. We're moving. We're cooking.
Krista has 22. It's probably because Asian Chef session is about to start in 8 minutes.
Well, Zach was saying he usually goes live at 7:30 Eastern time, so half an hour before the Asian session opens.
Yeah, let's see.
I'm feeling okay. The CBD is getting a little bit of movement now. We're at plus 300.
Mm-hmm. Hope we're on the right side of the open, but only time will tell.
Yeah. So
I'm
what
moving
is?
my TP up into oblivion because if we do get a lot of volatility at the open, I don't want to be stopped out at $700.
So the max I can make on these accounts is $2,000, but I'm gonna put it up at the gap fill basically.
Yeah, so mine, I can only make $1,500 on this. So 60, 15 is where I would be at. And that's just if there's some crazy movement at the open.
Austin just reposted a post. US gets involved and we're down 20 handles. Fuck out of here. We go into all-time highs once they wrap this up. But I'm looking at it the same way too. I think unfortunately until something crazy happens, I just can't. I don't know. Somebody said it. I saw it on the news yesterday. Somebody said it. He's like, for the people out there, whether they're pessimists or they're optimists, and they're looking at, they know where this is headed, like this Iran conflict, you're so wrong. He's like, this thing can change so fast, which is what I'm saying in this, we got to be mindful of these trades we're in. If we get a sudden move and you get stopped out, don't be hard on yourself, right? Because there's things going on right now that are out of the control of the way we look at the markets.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I'm going to have Dave come on stream.
Perfect. Dave, I ordered a webcam too. Mine's coming tomorrow. Well, when did you get, Dave? I got the Logitech something, the cheap one.
The 920?
I think so, yeah.
That's a good one.
Is it?
Yeah.
I chat GPT'd it and it told me.
Yeah. It's a 1080p. It's a good camera, 4K.
I mean, I didn't want to go crazy. I paid $80 Canadian for it, so.
Some people prefer headphones, Dave. I'm almost thinking of getting headphones because I have headphones, actually. I might try and stream it once, or even just because I have Miles in the background running around like crazy, and it's just, it's a little distracting sometimes.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea for you because your walls are not.
No. Well, Hillary put the Vitamix. The Vitamix is on the patio now. We have we have like a kitchen table set up out there.
That is so unfair to her. You just gotta get headphones so she can make smoothies again like a normal person.
So.
I feel about this so far.
NQ is actually holding its high day view up now, so pluses. But again, guys, we're trading the Asian session, man. This is with this no liquidity and no volume stuff. You get moves happen like that. Yeah, so guys, we're going to be streaming Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Mondays and Fridays, I'll be doing the ASFX stream with Austin. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday will be I'll be streaming free on YouTube. So hit me up if you have any ideas. And you know what? If this gets gets good and going, and you know we're having fun, I might just do it 5 days a week. So right now that's going to be the plan moving forward. So New York Open, trade for the first few hours and kind of shut it down. I don't like to trade trade more than 3 hours of the New York session. I think it just the algos kick in, and I've never had really good winning days trading the power hour or anything. I usually get myself into more trouble. So that's going to be the plan moving forward. So tomorrow morning he'll catch me on whoever here. I know Keith said, and I know Michael, actually I know David and Christine. So, you know, everybody active in the chat for sure will be on ASFX with us tomorrow. Yeah, Dave, I'm not loving this action either, and we're long. We're fading you. Oh, nice, Keith. So yeah, before with my construction business, I was on the road all day, and that's all I did was just listen to podcasts. So I could totally see listening to the stream. I could do that too. Well, we got a little over 90 seconds to go here before this opens. So, and watch, nothing's going to happen. It's going to be funny.
Yeah. Yeah, unless it's gonna move drastically, then I think I'll probably call it a night.
Keith, where are you located? Are you in the U.S.? Let's go, give us something. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, I know. I've heard lots of people complain about that. A lot of people enjoy Top Step TV until, Mississippi, nice. I have not made it to the south yet. It's on my list, so. But no, I've had a few people just say how Top Step TV kind of fell off once they got rid of the affiliates, and Top Step TV is just not really the same anymore.
So what, did they just get rid of all their, like, guests, and now they just have the same people on over and over again?
I don't know. I don't watch it either anymore. But Luna was supposed to be on it twice, and both times they last minute canceled him for someone else. So.
Oh. Rude.
Well, it was the best, if you can remember, Christine, when they canceled, or Austin left, and basically they filled his position with Zach. And it was the same time, and it was like, oh my God, like it's like another, like a version of Austin. Like, I wonder if people are going to even notice. Like, maybe that's what Top Step thought.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, they're both very different. Especially now that Zach's cut his hair.
Wah, wah, wah. There we go, guys. We're officially open. Keith was saying they have live traders now. Oh, so that's who they have on. People on the leaderboard, I guess.
Well, there's a little bit more volatility there. Just not in the direction we want right now.
No. Dave, you still in your short? There we go. Oh, poor Krista. How's she making out in her trade? Did she cut it and go short?
Well, she was short originally.
And then she lost and went long. I'm just wondering if she went short. Yeah, Dave's still in. Keith is still in. Yeah, I'm not loving this, but, you know. Let's see if the buyers can defend the start of day VWAP.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dave, that's the fit mom trader.
He has good streams.
She's funny. I like her.
Mm-hmm. Nice, Michael.
Nice job, Michael. Oh,
No,
what do I do here, guys? Do I cut this? Do we find some strength here? Is it just going to pull lower? Yeah, same here, Keith. I'm still in the. Well, obviously, you guys can see my screen. I'm still in the trade.
Yeah, I mean, if it, sometimes we can have a move in a direction and then the other direction takes over, so we'll see.
See, another thing it's hard for me to use, and maybe Dave can offer a little bit more insight, but using Bookmap in the overnight session is tough for me because the CVD is so small. So I would expect to see, after price kind of consolidating up there, when we have this move down here on these last two candles, I'm not seeing a big movement on the CVD to the negative side. Yeah, I agree, Keith. I think if the buyers can't defend this level, you're gonna see another move down here for sure.
Which honestly, I was never opposed to getting short. That was the plan in the beginning.
I just wanted to fade you guys.
Yeah.
There we go. This is gonna be it right here, I think.
Where's the switch position button?
There isn't one. Stop it. Close the trade and get short if you really want. If you're really feeling it.
The reverse position button. That's exactly what that does.
No, because it fucks with your price and everything too. Like close the trade and just get short.
No, the reverse position button closes your trade and enters all at the same time.
But why? So then it just shows you your loss stays on the screen? Like your loss still...
You're getting out in drawdown. Like if I got out right now, I'd lose $850. But I would be entered into a short.
I see.
At the same time.
I see. Yeah, that's weird, Dave.
I've not pressed that button yet, just so everyone knows.
My CVD, the highest it got was 350, something like that. Yeah, I think we're going to be in a little bit of trouble here, guys. I see. Yeah, maybe that's why. Oh, well, that was a good old college try.
Good old college try.
Just what is your short structure then, Christine? If you did get short, you're gonna have your stop just up there at your entry, basically.
I guess, but really, if I'm following more structure, like I would wait till this break and then retest the VWAP really. But we'll see. It's because now we're in a bit of a new, like if I'm just looking at the Asian session as a new.
Oh, like I didn't even think about that. Putting a VWAP on it like in New York.
I did that, yeah. So I'm just chilling right now.
Yeah, there's not really much. I can cut the trade here and save myself $45, or I can see if let this play around the VWAP.
Yeah.
Nice job, Keith. You know what? We knew what we were getting into on this trade, so glad it's a $137 loser and not a $1,300 loser. Come on, Christine, let's rally. I was saved by a tick there.
This. I mean, it's having some indecision here because there's some reaction, which I don't know is, could it be good for us? Maybe, maybe not.
Dave, what did you do? Tell me you took profits. I know Michael did.
Yeah. Should have hit this. This is a good reaction. I'll go with Ron in.
Thanks, Keith. Appreciate it, buddy. Let's all just start blowing on the screen. Keith started the buying frenzy by getting out.
Yeah.
Oh, I knew it, Dave. I knew it. You're gonna chase that first loss. Just take your money and run, brother. Who knows where this is gonna go? I know that psychology. I've been there so many times. When you take your first loss and you instead of you taking TP on your second trade, you're like, I think I can get it back.
That happens to me all the time. I get out of a trade and it literally goes to the moon from there. It's the law now, basically. I feel like this should have added in.
But again, look at the CVD on Bookmap. Like, you guys can see my Bookmap. It's doing nothing. It's a 10-point move. I would expect to see some sort of rise in the CVD. Does anybody have financial juice open? Should we have a look at the juice?
The juice say.
The juice. U.S. military have found signs of Iran back, but I think we've seen that, no? Oh. Yeah, we already knew that. Australian PMI is... That just shouldn't matter at all.
Just crazy. Like, even just reading headlines of nuclear war.
So what I don't like about media. One side of the media is saying that Trump went in and did something that hasn't been done in 20 years and it's great, and then another media outlet comes out and says America's headed into full-time war, or whatever it is, full-scale war. Like, why can't media just get together and have an unbiased opinion and look at the facts and be like, this is what could be going on? And yeah, here we go, Christine. I think this is going to... This is not going to be as lovely as we wanted it to be.
Looking hopeful for a hot minute.
Yeah, I know, Keith. I was almost thinking about closing the trade at break even there. No, I did not.
Mine didn't get there. Let's see how the Asian... Am I saying this right? Asian session VWAP forms.
Who in the what now?
The what?
Who in the what now? Okay, what was I gonna...
Well, who are we?
But by the way, everybody that's been with us in this live stream, I appreciate you guys, man. It's pretty cool. So, thank you, and thank you for you, Christine, especially for coming on me for the first attempt. Could have been an absolute disaster.
You have to write everyone's names down so you know who were the first people. I mean, we know Keith was the first. So he's got that title forever and always. I'm not really sure why we're trying to be long in the wake of nuclear.
Because we're positive people. We believe in good things. Right?
Hold on, I'm
Like,
gonna mute you.
you know, it's you got to look at the glass half full. We're not looking at it half empty, or at least I don't. No, Michael, this is actually was supposed to be a soft launch. We didn't even realize it was going to go live. We were just playing around with getting the stream set up and seeing how it worked and all that. And luckily we got you guys to join us, so pretty cool. But yeah, I don't know what the plan is. To be honest, Sundays I try not to look at the charts, but you know what, if this works out and everybody's getting something out of it, you know, anything's on the table right now at the moment. So just looking for feedback and seeing what everybody's looking at and what they like and don't like, and it's just about adapting. Like I said in the beginning, I'm trying to get some free education out there, and if we can trade and learn something and do something and not be doing this by ourselves, sitting at the computer is a win in itself. So like I said, let's just see how it goes, and yeah, maybe we do the odd Sundays. This Sunday was more or less, like I said, was supposed to be just a soft launch of Christine and I, and before you know it, we were live and people started watching, so we didn't have a choice.
Thanks, guys. Sorry, my kids accosted me, so I had to, y'all know. Randy, you're supposed to tell everyone to hit the like button at some point.
Oh yes, hit the like, subscribe button, all these things. Sorry guys, I don't know these things.
You're gonna get used to that.
It's new to me. David, slow it down, buddy. Slow it down, brother. Don't get too crazy on me, please. I think Krista's done streaming now, right?
Let me look. No. She's still in that trade. Her stop, she's on NQ.
Oh, maybe?
So,
I don't know why I can't pull her live feed up. It's weird.
I think people are just saying.
2024, so I'm pretty new.
Well, maybe she's done. Oh yeah, she's done now. I just hadn't been like.
Yeah, she got stopped out. I think that was probably she was just like, maybe she takes 2 losses and she's done?
Maybe. Or I mean, like, what's the point of sitting here at, 8 o'clock? I think it's 7 o'clock her time, but.
Yes. Well, I got to go and put the smokies on the grill soon, so this was never planned, but we're going to plan on, like I was saying, Michael, Mondays and Fridays I'll be on ASFX with Austin and Ev, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I'll be, we'll be streaming here on YouTube, and hopefully Christine's going to be, joining me as much as she can, or whenever she's free.
Be here Tuesday for sure.
And yeah, that's that, and kind of go from there and just see how it goes, and yeah, I'm glad. See, Keith has got the steak on the grill. I love it. Everybody's getting ahead of me.
I love all steaks. Ribeyes are my current favorite at the moment.
Ooh, I like a good ribeye. Hillary does not. Hillary likes fillets. She's a picky girl.
It's okay.
And then every now and then I'll get a ribeye and it'll be done just absolutely perfect, and she'll have a bite and she'll be like, this is delicious.
How do you cook your steak?
Medium. Medium rare?
Yeah, if you didn't add that on to the end of that word, Randy, you're going to have serious problems.
I can get away with rare, but if it's just like, if it's not a good cut and it's rare, it just wrecks it for me.
You can, a medium rare, I think, is a good standard.
Yeah.
For across the board.
So like I cook it to like 119, and then I pull it off the grill, and it finishes at like 121, 122.
I don't know what that means. I don't actually cook steak. My husband does.
Those are my numbers.
He's the griller in the family. As he should be. I think I'm just living on hopes and dreams on this trade currently.
To be honest, what I really want to do is just walk away.
Yeah.
And see what happens, instead of Because this is one of those trades, if I walked away, this thing would find support here again at the VWAP and
Yeah.
push higher, and I'd come back and it would have gone into profit and it would have pulled back to break even and I would have been even more just. So if I was to walk away, this is what I would do. I would have a take profit in place where my original take profit was basically, at just front running 6,010. Yeah, thanks, Michael. Appreciate it, buddy.
Bye,
We'll see.
Michael.
We'll see you. We'll see you Tuesday morning for sure, man. Cheers. Thank you for participating with us on this soft launch. So
Nice trades.
yes, the winner. Why are you even still here? Get out of here, man. Oh, there he is, Luna. We were just talking about you earlier, buddy. What's happening, brother?
Dirty.
I listened to the podcast today, Luna. You absolutely crushed it, buddy. You did a really good job, man. I was stoked. I was actually going to message you, and we had a busy day, so I was going to sit down and send you a message tonight, but there's so much I don't know about you, and I was telling Christine, Luna's the man of mystery.
Yeah, we were asking how old you were, if we're allowed to ask that. And D-Gens is right. Sitting here, it's 8:17 for me on a Sunday evening. Randy said you felt like you had lived many lives already. I'm excited to hear the podcast. I haven't listened to it yet.
It's good. It's good because I seem to be talking to more and more people that are living in Costa Rica. So Nick Joslin's moving to Costa Rica. So now it's Luna's in Costa Rica, Nick Joslin's in Costa Rica. Hillary's got friends in Costa Rica that live out there.
Nice. Yeah, I want to hear about it. I'm in Mexico during the winters, but I haven't been brave enough to make that extra move down to Costa Rica. Where's your stop, Randy?
59.89.25.
Okay.
Oh, that would be so dope. We should all fly to Costa Rica and do that. Do like a trade-a-thon, like everybody have their own stream running and have like a trade-off.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we could also fly down to Costa Rica.
And just go to Costa Rica.
Let's just go there.
Well, we really wanted to go to Thailand again this year, but I think we're actually talking about maybe doing Costa Rica, so.
Oh, that'd be fun. Yeah. That's real DGen. 24-hour group stream.
You'll understand Luna's mentality when you listen to the stream or listen to the podcast. Trading the London session, streaming it live, and
Thanks for being the first, Keith.
yeah, Keith, appreciate it, buddy. Thank you. I'll catch you guys. Catch you tomorrow on the. Oh, so now I know who you are on ASFX TV because I was gonna say I didn't see you, Keith. But good. I'll see you tomorrow, buddy. I'll be on stream tomorrow there, and then we'll be back here Tuesday on YouTube. So stay tuned. Luna, did you stream today? Luna streamed over the bank holiday and crushed it because no one was streaming. It was awesome. Like just thinking that mentality.
How was the bank holiday trading? I normally really like to trade bank holidays. Really trade on Sunday.
Nice.
That's smart.
Yeah, I know there was volume in the first 15, 20 minutes of the bank holiday, then it just dried right up.
There are some bank holidays that are like really nice trending days, and you just get in and you just ride it all the way up or down, whichever way it's going. But I'm assuming that they're not all like that, obviously.
Yeah, this was 15 minutes of straight slide. Like you were killing it in the shorts, and then it found a bottom, and I think people just got stuffed on the longs there. Or sorry, not the longs, trying to keep going short. The buyers just stepped in and there was no, here we go, I'm going to get tapped out.
Yeah, I feel like this is... I have a lower stop now just based on price, but...
Where's your stop now? You moved it down to...
Yeah, 59.85.
Christine. Opening yourself up to a bigger loss.
Yeah.
What is going to save you at 59.85? What are we looking at for a level of support? Why would price turn there?
If I was going to have a level of support, it'd probably be 59.87-ish.
Oh.
I have a hourly zone that it's about to hit at 59.89, but it's a bit of a zone. It goes all the way down to 59.80.
Oh, so you have something you're looking at. I just don't want to, like, I hate it when we pick random, like, just like, oh, there's the next lower, the next bit of price structure there, so we move our stop to there.
Yeah.
I'm out. There you go. First stream, first loss, starting the week off.
Seems right. You can't just have a winner on your first stream.
Well, Michael did. But I'm glad I had the size I had on. I'm down 275, so that's it.
Not bad at all. So we can call it a day now?
I think so. I think so. I got some dinner to cook for the family. I'm glad. Yeah, Luna, it's the first one. It was supposed to be a soft launch. We didn't even realize we went live when we did this. It just went live. And people started watching.
People were watching.
Oh, this is going to be a good one to look back on in a few years. This will be the blooper reel.
So Dave, are you done trading now? Now that you've had a winner?
Luna, I'll have to have you on sometime, bro. You got to come check out the stream, come trade. Vice versa. I'd love to come on your stream sometime too. Yeah, Dave said he's done. I think it's a sign, guys. Christine, are you going to stay in this trade?
I just set my stop to just under that structure, but I'm very happy to walk away.
100% Luna. We'll touch base during the week. We'll chat for sure. Thanks for popping in, man. That's awesome. And yeah, great job on the podcast, buddy. That was it was a good podcast. Great listen. And everyone else, grateful. Thank you for being a part of this not planned stream. So I don't know what else to say.
Yeah.
Christine, anything?
No. It's a fun time.
Everybody watch 59.85. That's where Christine's stop is. So if we don't take out that level, she's winning.
I moved it just to the structure.
Oh,
59.87.
just
59.6 now.
yeah, I can see that.
Just yeah. So I mean, we're close to me getting taken out, but
Okay, well, thank you, everyone. Much love. I appreciate it. And thanks, Dave. Thanks for popping in, Luna. Thank you. And to my Christine, my biggest supporter. So thank you. Appreciate it. We'll see
Okay.
We'll see everybody tomorrow morning.